Among the many unwritten codes of the mafia, loyalty to the family and respect for leadership are absolutely non-negotiable. However, in The Godfather, Fredo Corleone makes a fatal mistake by questioning the authority of his brother, Michael. But why was this act seen as such a great disrespect, something so serious in the world of the mafia? And what were the consequences of this failure? Today, we will explore the dangers of challenging leadership within the Corleone family and understand why Fredo, with a single action, risked not only his position but also the safety of the entire family. Stay with us and discover why, in the Godfather universe, every word and gesture carries a deadly weight. Fredo Corleone, the middle brother in the most powerful family, was always seen as the most vulnerable of Vito's sons. After the attack on the great Don that nearly cost the patriarch his life, Fredo was sent to Las Vegas as a way to keep him safe and, at the same time, to help him develop within the family's business, away from the tensions in New York. In Las Vegas, he was placed under the guidance of Moe Greene, an influential casino operator and an ally of the Corleone family. However, instead of growing stronger and maturing, Fredo got lost in the excesses of Sin City. Las Vegas, with its glamour and temptations, only exacerbated his weaknesses. Fredo became a notorious womanizer, more focused on enjoying life than maintaining the respect and discipline expected of a Corleone family member. His constant flirtations with waitresses and inability to maintain order and focus in business were increasingly seen as signs of weakness and irresponsibility. This behavior did not go unnoticed by Vito. The patriarch, who always had a pragmatic and strategic view of his children, was clearly disappointed with Fredo's lack of seriousness. For Vito, seeing his son transform into someone who gave in to pleasures and temptations instead of focusing on the family's interests was a great disappointment. Fredo failed to take on the responsibility entrusted to him, which ultimately undermined Vito's trust in him as a potential leader within the organization. This combination of personal weakness and lack of strategic vision left Fredo in a fragile position within the family, something that became increasingly evident as tensions rose and Michael took command. When Michael finally traveled to Las Vegas, he had already taken control of the family's business and was reorganizing the Corleone power structure. However, Michael soon discovered that Moe Greene, the man who was supposed to be an ally, was abusing his position of power and had even gone so far as to physically assault Fredo. For Michael, this was unacceptable for several reasons. First, although Fredo had his flaws and demonstrated a clear lack of discipline and responsibility, he was still a Corleone. In the world of the mafia, the family's honor is a fundamental pillar, and any attack on a family member, even one acting outside the expected standards, was seen as an attack on the family itself. Michael knew he couldn't let this disrespect go unpunished. Moe Greene's assault on Fredo was not just a personal insult, but also a threat to the Corleone family's authority. If Moe Greene could hit Fredo without consequences, what would stop others from underestimating the family's strength and power? Michael's proposal to buy the casino wasn't just a business offer, it was a demonstration of power and control. By doing so, he was essentially telling Moe that the Corleones were now in charge and that any attempt to challenge them would be met with relentless force. Moe Greene's eventual execution following the confrontation reinforces this message. The Corleones would not be intimidated or disrespected, and anyone who tried to stand against them would pay a heavy price. But Fredo believed that Michael was no match for Moe, underestimating his younger brother's cunning and determination. In doing so, Fredo demonstrated weakness by questioning Michael's leadership, especially by confronting him openly. Such behavior is seen as a violation of the code of loyalty and respect that governs the mafia world. In a mafia organization, publicly questioning the leadership or authority of the boss is a sign of weakness and dissatisfaction, and it can be interpreted as a threat to the family's stability and power. This not only shows Fredo's discontent and frustration, but also challenges Michael's authority in a way that could encourage others to question or defy his leadership. Such an attitude is considered unacceptable in an environment where hierarchy and respect are fundamental to the organization's functioning. By going against Michael and questioning his leadership, Fredo not only weakened his position within the family, but also contributed to the perception that Michael's authority could be challenged. Michael inherited the family's leadership amidst a series of crises and betrayals. Every move he made was carefully calculated to restore the Corleones' influence and ensure their survival in an extremely volatile environment. In this context, Any sign of weakness or internal dissent could be exploited by enemies to further destabilize the family. Fredo not only undermined his brother's leadership, but also threatened the meticulous plan Michael was crafting to recover and consolidate the Corleone family's power. When Michael dealt with Fredo, he wasn't just punishing disobedience. He was reaffirming his authority and showing everyone that any form of disrespect or challenge to leadership would be taken seriously. The phrase, "Fredo, you're my older brother and I love you, but don't ever go against the family again." These words from Michael to Fredo, making it clear that the unity and authority of the Corleone family stand above any blood ties, reveal the complexity of family relationships in the mafia world, where love and loyalty walk hand in hand with power and discipline. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Your like is also very important to help this video reach more people. And of course, share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm curious to know what you think about the relationship between Michael and Fredo. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.